Western Montana, land of steep gnarly terrain, dark timber, and not much else. I like to give my friends who live on the west side of the Continental Divide crap about the abundance of timber they have and the lack of game. But my friend Travis recently moved here, and he assured us that there are a few turkeys and fish to be had.
Let's go! Let's go!
Should be fun. I'm excited. We're gonna find them. We heard that there's a ton of turkeys around. Well, I mean, everyone keeps talking about, all the locals say there's a bunch on private land, and that's what you've seen too, right? It's just like, but there's public. We'll find them.
So, turkeys are not native to Montana. We've introduced them into various parts of the state, and they've done very well and expanded to occupy a pretty good chunk of area. Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks has released only Merriam's turkey because of all of the subspecies of turkeys, Merriam's made the most sense. But there was also an illegal introduction of eastern subspecies of turkeys into the Flathead Valley, which have also exploded. So, shot gobbling. A very unfortunate thing for turkeys, but fortunate thing for hunters.
I thought I heard something about it.
I'm not exactly sure what causes turkeys to shot gobble to whatever loud noise, but we as hunters definitely utilize it. We like to switch up our tactics. Sometimes we use an owl hoot, a coyote howl, or a crow call. And sometimes you just have to rely on the old trusty car horn.
Michael just did the old reliable shot gobble. We tried gobbling, and Michael just hits the car horn.
Bring out the big guns.
Worked.
Regardless of method, it works best last thing at night or first thing in the morning when the turkeys are roosted. We joked about it earlier on this hunt. Many a turkey have probably met their demise due to the shot gobble.
The turkeys that we found, there's people already on them. So we just went up the road another, mile, not even.
Yeah,
3/4 of a mile. We're just gonna go in a different spot. I don't know. We'll see if we hear them and see if we're just not gonna mess with. I don't want to screw up those guys, so we'll stick back a little bit, see what we're hearing, see what we see, and hopefully find different birds. That's the plan. Basically what we have going on is there's a bunch of turkeys down below us, but we know that there's another guy hunting them, but we can hear birds in 4 different locations, so we're just kind of waiting to see what happens, and hopefully those guys shoot a bird or whatever, or the birds split up and we can go after something different, but we're just going to sit back and see what happens for a while. There's plenty of turkeys though. See? It sounded like the birds flew down. They kind of stopped gobbling as much. Still gobbling a little, but we can hear a box call of other hunters down on those birds. So there's a bird over here, so we're gonna go in on that bird. That bench down there's a boundary, so that appears that all the birds are on private. I thought that one was, and he very well could have been roosted here, but not anymore.
I mean, we might as well, before we leave, throw some calls at him.
Yeah. Should we do it on that bench?
Yeah, if we're gonna do it, let's get as close as possible. I was really wondering what to do if that was Jake.
when that turkey came by. Probably what happened.
I wish that would have been a Jake.
I heard gobbles, yeah. There was one that sounded like that way.
Yeah. He looks like a nice Tom.
Yeah, that one.
The one in front.
Yeah, buried on the ground.
These two, they're just going in the trees.
We watched those turkeys walk right to where that guy was set up, and we fully anticipated him shooting one, but it hasn't happened, so.
They're around. You can't complain too much.
Just been driving around pretty much all day. Just covering ground, seeing all the different spots that are public, trying to find anything. We've definitely seen turkeys though. We've seen them on private. They're around.
Is this your test batch?
Try.
Or do you have this down to the science?
I mean, we know what we're doing. We're letting it rip.
Let her buck.
Sweet. Well, thank you. This is awesome. I really appreciate it.
Made fish tacos, walleye, and perch. Caught in Knoxon Reservoir. Yeah, we didn't have any turkeys today, so.
Gotta resort to some fish.
Yeah, we didn't get any turkey.
Caught by yours truly?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, or anybody with. Maybe Kelsey, I don't know, but our party.
Right on. Thank you, sir.
We're using the jet boat to access some land that Rocky's previously scouted. Knows there's turkeys there. So hopefully no one's messed with these. I don't think, we talked about it, I don't think there's any reason anybody would have messed with these. Like, why would anybody do this?
Yeah.
It's
not gonna be fun.
It was 27 degrees this morning, 25, 27, somewhere in there. We're gonna run the jet boat up the river.
There's a gobble right in this pond of roses back here, so
heads is what I saw, Ish. Yeah, but there's a tom strut behind him, but not making any noise, just strutting them up. Yeah.
I think they're onto us. We're gonna just slowly creep around and try to spot them. Oh, that head's in the way. Come on. Got him. It's not the tom. I thought it was. Dude, I almost said something. Because I got a really good look at him when he's strutting.
Yeah, because I could just see him strutting, and that's all. And I was like, that's the one.
His fan's almost full, but I was like, dude, he doesn't have.
He's got a crappy little beard.
He's just a J. I mean,
I don't care.
Hell yeah. Well, so I was like, if you're shooting at the one that's strutting, which I'm pretty sure that's the one you're about to shoot, like, he has a good shot. I'm about the same distance from him. There was another Jake, but I hesitated for just a second because I couldn't see a beard.
Oh, yeah.
There's red head.
I thought you were going to kill him.
And I was like, and I just like, I don't know. I just like hesitated. And I got one down. That's good enough.
We were sneaking around, you know, we lost those turkeys and heard them putting around. And then Marcus spotted them in this brush. They hadn't gone 20 yards. So me and Michael just swung around on the edge. And we got a shot on this one at like 52. And sweet, yeah. Not a big bird, but
It's
stoked with the experience. Yeah. Dude, he's just one of them Jakes that ate his Wheaties.
That's Dale would call it a super Jake.
I thought he was a tom, just him strutting.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't see his beard. I was like, nah, he's gonna die.
Oh, sweet. That was sweet.
I wish it was 5 days later.
That's a bear. Jeez. That's crazy. Well, you know, it's black bear in a tree. Pretty standard occurrence.
You know, we like to roost black bears around here. You know, if you put, oh, he's got his tongue out. If you roost him, you know, you can get him in the morning.
That's so wild. That's so cool. He was getting ready to pounce on us and we walked underneath him. trying to roost turkeys for tonight. Not super hopeful, but there was a whole bunch on the private down here, so potentially. Huh? Bunch of turkeys down there, but it's a very small piece of public land, but they're definitely on public. So, but yeah, we'll look at maps and see if we can make it work. Basically,
Yeah. Okay. Nah, Flint.
That's Rocky's ball, or which one's
Yeah.
which?
Yours is the fatty one.
This is your fatty. So this one could be a little.
Cut it. See what happens.
We'll see what she looks like. Well, thanks for cooking.
Going raw in the middle.
That's perfect. Oh yeah, look at that. We got elk from both of our last year's elk, from Rocky's and mine. Got a taste test. See who's better.
They were killed real close to the same date too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.